Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Herb Oracle. Welcome back to Ho. Yeah, baby, where all that hoeing gets you knowing about the herbs in a spiritual-ish way, right? So it's 1:59 a.m. And I guess I'm recording the podcast right now because I'm awake and it technically is morning to some people. And ginger is one of those fiery herbs that's just absolutely fueled within its own essence. And so if I myself am feeling fueled within my own essence, and even though mentally now is not the proper time to work, although hey, there's lots of people working at 1:59 a.m. I know it. Hey, why question it? I'm here, you're here, and so are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ginger cards in front of me. Our new herb of the week is ginger, and ginger is one of my favorites because I can eat it in so many amazing ways, like ginger ale, crystallized ginger, that's like ginger with sugar all over it. The ginger, like the pink pickled ginger that comes with sushi. Hello. Ginger snaps, ginger bread. What else? Ginger brandy. Ginger's amazing. You put ginger in a curry, oh my God, it's come alive. So there's a lot of different ways to have ginger in ya. We have ginger essential oil with us today. And a lot of great oracle messages. A lot of ginger divination. So yeah, I can't wait to tell you more about ginger. Can't wait to review, see if there's like something else. I love ginger because one, it's saved me so much, like with nausea and motion sickness. And then it's also very warming. So it was like 2 bonuses when I would supplement with ginger. I've taken it in capsules before for nausea, but then also me being like a little chihuahua and I'm freaking cold all the time. Ginger warms you up. So how are you doing? Are you feeling like just sort of charged? We had a great week last week. We really did. We've had a great 400 and whatever the fuck episodes we've done here at Ho. And I just had a great weekend. I feel pretty fueled within my own essence. I took a roadie trip with my mommy. She took me down to Asheville, North Carolina to hang out with a bunch of premies who have received the techniques of knowledge from Prem Rawat. And let me just tell you what, that was exactly what I needed to be around this weekend. So Prem Rawat is my mother's guru and mine as well. P-R-E-M, Prem Rawat. R-A-W-A-T. Hey, it is 2:02 a.m. Like, this ain't gonna be my best work, but I'm still gonna give it to you. Prem Rawat has been teaching the techniques of a meditation and the message of peace for his entire life. And so he's been in the United States teaching for like 50 years. And he's an amazing, amazing man with a message of peace. So I do hope everybody looks up Prem Rawat, P-R-E-M-R-A-W-A-T. You could look up his nonprofit. They do a lot of work getting water into countries that do not have access to water. That's tprf.org. There's a lot of great websites I can refer you to. If you're interested, reach out to me personally through Patreon, and I will absolutely send you lots of links, because this man really set me on the path of peace right from the get-go of my life, and gave me an amazing way for me to go inside. And this weekend, as we were watching a live stream, a celebration of his 50th, 50 years in America, giving this message, even though he's been doing it even longer than that, because he was just a very small boy when he started talking to crowds about peace. Anyways, it was a wonderful program, and I really feel like he was like lighting this fire inside of me, that really now is the time for all of us to step up and really spread the message of peace, of love, of unity, of enlightenment, of self-actualization, of getting to know thyself. So yeah, it just was incredible. It was absolute what I needed. Like, that I've had a little bit of a rough streak called 2020, 2021. I've had a little bit of a rough streak called 2007 to last week. And it was just such an amazing shedding of, okay, I'm ready to step in a new energy now. I really have absolutely burnt to a crisp all that I could transmute and change within me. And guess what? All that work 100% pays off. I know this for sure because I'm living it. All right, so we're going to talk about ginger today. We have the 8 of Fire and the 8 of Pentacles. So we got 2 8s going on with our tarot cards. Our oracle cards are going to bring in the keywords of creativity, clear intentions, courageous, accelerate, passion, daring, and power. So welcome to Herb Oracle and our wonderful herb of the week, ginger. All right, I'm back. I literally cannot talk about ginger without my stomach listening and wanting to eat ginger. So I went down, got my little container of ginger slices. They're crystallized ginger, which is basically dehydrated ginger root, just smothered in sugar. And that's a really nice way to eat ginger, actually. Especially like if you're going on a road trip. I should have taken some with me this weekend. I know, I never even thought about that. This is so ridiculous. Yeah, I could have used some this weekend, like riding in the passenger seat. I was like, oh man, whipping through the West Virginia turns and hello, I was getting a little queasy with my mom driving like a race car driver. But anyways, I love to eat ginger, like pickled on sushi. Ginger ale, like the real ginger ale that like burns your throat. I like that. I'm looking at this picture, this on the Witch's Kitchen card, and there is a gingerbread man and a gingerbread woman. They are so cute in front of a gingerbread house, and there's some ginger cake, and there's some ginger tea, and I think that's some ginger brandy back there. And then there's powdered ginger and fresh ginger and all kinds of ginger everywhere. So ginger really makes, oh yeah, ginger gives your dinner some flair, absolutely. When you put it in a curry or a stir fry, oh my gosh, see what I mean? I had to take a break and go actually eat some ginger and then eat some crackers and a couple pretzels and some hummus and 2 fruit leathers. And I've come back with a coconut water it's in a can, from Walmart actually. It's the Great Value coconut water. It's actually so sweet. All right, so On that note, I can focus now because I have something in my belly. All right. So we've got that 8 of fire, 8 of pentacles. We've got all these amazing keywords. I want to start actually with our essential oil of ginger. Ooh, I was going to say maiden, but she is no maiden. She is a queen, 100%. And she's all about accelerate and passion and daring. But here's what happens when we do not have the ginger presence in our life. When we don't have enough ginger energy in our life, we could become stagnant. There could be delays. And worst case scenario, frigid. So we don't want that. We ain't going there. We're going to keep the fire on, right? Keep the fire on, like in the 8 of fire, that flaming pot, not a pot, a saute pan on the stove. And it's in front of a big pot, and to the side of that is a cutting board with ginger and scallions and limes, and they are making a feast, but it's like on fire. So anyways, that's how we need to be. You know that song, That Girl Is on Fire. You know that one. That's how you need to be. I mean, even if nobody can pick up on that, that's how you need to feel inside. So the Queen of Ginger here today says, I propel myself rapidly in the direction of my innermost dreams by feeding the fire of my deepest passions. Here's what it boils down to. If you're not following what sets your soul on fire, you're going in the wrong direction. If you're not being guided by your passions and your interests and what lights you up, you're being guided by something, the ego, that does not have your best interests in mind. So it's time for you now to propel yourself rapidly in the direction of your innermost dreams. And how do you do that? By feeding the fire of your deepest passions, your deepest desires, the things that you would do even if you didn't make any money off of it, and maybe you don't, but it's like, what would you do above all things? Like if you could do anything on your day off, that thing that you want to do, that's one of your passions. What else is your passions? Things that grab your interest. Things that make you see a little clearer, make your eyes open a little brighter, make you perk up, make you listen in, get you excited. Is there something you just can't stop talking about? Those are your deepest passions. Is there anything that you daydream about? Those are your passions. So we want to propel ourselves in the direction of our innermost dreams and feed the fire of our deepest passions. Keep it going. This fire is creativity. This fire is power. So we are like super freaking blessed to be hanging out with Ginger this week, and we're even more blessed if you've come to the point with me here, regardless of what actual time it is, whether it's 2021 for you, whether it's 2026 for you, whenever you finally get here. I'm so excited for you if you're ready to stoke that fire. If you're ready to have so much love come in through you, right? So as my teacher, Master Guru, said, this weekend, love like you've never loved before. Start living your life like this is it. This is it. And I just feel like, one of my personal passions, obviously, is spreading light and love and definitely a message of peace. peace inside of you, love inside of you, guidance inside of you, knowledge inside of you. And so I don't even have to say that's my passion. I've done over 400 Herb Oracle episodes. So self-reflection, obviously, is my passion. Herbs are my passion. Love is my passion. Music is my passion. Dancing is my passion. Yeah, human beings. You humans are my passion. So anyways, that's the ginger essential oil card. Now, what is so fabulous is we have two cards that are focused on essential oils. One's this obviously queenly woman, and then the other one is this gorgeous man that is leaning over. He's got a red shirt on, but it's not buttoned. It's not buttoned. You can see him, and he's leaning over this map, and he's a ginger, you know, like red hair, and he's got a beard, and he's looking at this map, and he's very focused. And his keywords are clear intentions and courageous. But I'm just saying, I absolutely love, we've got two essential oil cards, and one is divine feminine and one is divine masculine. And then also in the Witch's Kitchen card, we've got our gingerbread man and gingerbread woman. So I feel like there's got to be, you know, when we're talking about ginger and we're talking about passion and we're talking that if there would be a lack of the ginger energy in your life, it could lead to being frigid. Like there's definitely a sexual message with ginger, right? The heating up, this warmth, you know, I don't know, like I think science actually like studied it, like pumpkin pie spice is one of those, you know, smells that like, I don't know, turns a man on or like gets whatever connections made. I don't know, they've studied this and whatever, but anyways, ginger is, you know, in that family of spices, that pumpkin pie spice. So it makes me kind of maybe want to cook some ginger cookies. How about we bake them, Sade? How about we bake them? Or just get more ginger into our lives. I mean, ginger ale just does it for me. I do have ginger brandy over there. Maybe on my next break I'll go I'll go have a shot of ginger brandy straight from the bottle, like a classy broad. And yeah, really amp it up. But I do feel like, you know, once you get to this place of following your passions, really doing what you want to do, what lights you up, the next best thing is having, you know, more love in your life or having someone to be passionate with. Not saying that you have to have the same interests, you know, but as you're creating this fire within yourself, it's just kind of the natural thing to do to light it up in somebody else. And yeah, really amplify it. So I love that there's so much balancing in the cards in front of me of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And there's like this like ginger partnership, this ginger passion, this ginger power. Oh, that's what it is too. Because it doesn't even have to be like anything other than when people come together to share their energy and their passions, like more is greater. There is power in numbers. So whenever I hung out this weekend with a group of people who are very much in tune with their heart space and their journey and just feeling the love of the master, you know, it was so amped up. And I'm coming back from this mini vacay feeling really open-hearted and really powerful and really clear and really able to bring in a lot of energy. So at least anyways right now in the middle of the night. Now after I fall asleep, I'm probably going to be worthless after I wake up. But right now we are going to stoke the fire. Okay, so I need to quit talking and get reading here. I just want to shout out this ginger card from the Botanic Whispers deck, and that's ferociousink.com. So that's where you can get the Queen card, the Botanic Whispers deck. And they're all essential oils, and that's an incredible deck, and you can find it on Etsy. Now, let's go up to the Divine Masculine. That's from the Oracle of the Essences. Oracle of the Essences. And this deck, it came from Australia. So I want to open it up and just talk a little bit specific about essential oil of ginger and what it can teach us today. Clear intentions and courageous. So being really focused on what you want, being very clear, and then having the courage to follow it. Having the courage to feed the fire of your deepest desire. So Royalton Ambrose said these wise words: "Those who have true power share it, while those who hunger power abuse it." And this resonates so much with me because it's like, if I learn something and I realize something and I know something, it's not actually mine until I give it away. So I try to give all of my lessons away so that I can truly know them and have them and let them be mine. So those who have true power share it. Those who are truly powerful genuinely want to empower others. Now, those who hunger power abuse it and are in the whole like power over others and try to manipulate and control at the expense of someone else's welfare. So true power, we share it. The ginger personality is filled with responsibility. It takes ownership of its actions and is not scared to move forward. So yeah, there's a map in this picture, signifying the ginger personality is not lost and has clear goals. It is confident, decisive, and courageous. So ginger is good for the male reproductive system, the immune system, and the stomach. It's connected to the third chakra, or also called the solar plexus, in charge of the digestive system and one's self-esteem. Ginger inspires motivation and action. Now, when this is unbalanced, the ginger personality can present itself as weak, impotent, and lost. The person will become indifferent to life, and the immune system is low due to negative emotions. So yeah, ginger, well-grounded, and sometimes even stubborn, but that is almost what keeps it on track. Keeps you on track of following your innermost dreams. Keeps you in the direction of you. That was another thing that Prem Rawat said this weekend that really was so perfect. Like, we need to quit tuning into the news on the televisions and start tuning into the news inside of you. How are you doing today? What's your news? You know, what can you learn from yourself? Know thyself. So yeah, when you get this card in a reading, it's talking about how you have a mission to accomplish and you will get it done. You have clear views and the path is now open. However, you might come across some bumps in the road. Make sure you make thorough decisions. So yeah, you do have a task, you do have a mission, you do have this yearning for peace and power and passion. and creativity and love and life inside of you. You have this hunger inside of you. And yeah, once you get it acquired, you will want to share it with others. You will want to inspire others to find their own way and their own inner flame. So the ginger affirmation from this card is, I am assertive and at the same time considerate of others. So yeah, we want to be claiming our own personal power while still being considerate of others. You know, stay focused, stay deliberate, stay grounded, stay courageous. Keep your intentions clear and make sure that you're always being considerate to others. Like, that basically means no running people over to get what you want. I know you would never do that, but I'll just, just gonna mention it. All right, moving on to the left here of these gorgeous cards, we have the Magical Herb Oracle by Sherilyn Darcy and Dear Dandy, and they have ginger listed as number 14 in their deck with a message of creativity. They have a creativity spell that they could teach us, and they can give us a little na-na-na-na-na-na-na of gingerbread aficionado. So ginger, it is native to India and Southern Asia. It's an herbaceous perennial, grows about 3-ish feet in height. The flowers are pale yellow, purple lip, and they form on a flowering head. Pseudostems appear from the rhizome each year, along with blade-shaped leaves. And it has a branched rhizome with a brown outer layer and a pale yellow center. So if you have never had fresh ginger, I don't know how you haven't, but make sure this week you go to the grocery store and get some, because every stinking grocery store has some and you can get it. No excuses. You gotta get it. It's so good. So the oracle message says, follow your instincts. There is strong potential in something you are associated with or thinking about, connecting to at the moment. So that's what I'm saying. If you are like constantly thinking about something, doing something, learning about something, get on it. Get on it. Inspirations, ideas, and confirmations should be coming through. And this is also the start of something new that will have a lasting positive effect. So this ginger card, this message of creativity, also might indicate like a breakthrough. Like finally you're going to break through, and I don't know. So whatever you do, keep the momentum going or restart it with any project or work or personal challenge you are currently undertaking. So yeah, that stagnant energy that might be happening if you don't have enough ginger essence in your life, a little breakthrough might be coming your way soon. It's also a great time to immerse yourself in creativity and art, whether doing it yourself or being an appreciator and a supporter. So yeah, a lot of beautiful energy coming in with our Herb of the Week, ginger. Now the magical correspondences with ginger is creation, courage, healing, love, money, success, increasing magic, and sex. So now the Magical Herb Oracle has confirmed my intuition that yes, we're going to be having sex soon. And not just with ourselves. Okay, yay. Deities are Helios, Sol, Sanu, Mars, and Aries. The planets are Mars and Sun. The signs, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And just for the record, I don't want to have sex at all with anyone who's a Leo, an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, ever. Okay, the element is fire. I have to be very specific with the universe at this point. So just so we're clear. Now here's a ginger creativity spell. Ginger will provide a boost in power and speed for any magical working. So if you're casting a spell, if you're making intentions, if you are setting your sights on something and you just want to amplify that, boost power, speed it along, bring in the energy of ginger. It can make things come to fruition or conclusion and is a very good way to ensure success. So you could carry ginger just on you and your, as a talisman or in your medicine bag, or you can try to bring it into your diet. You can even just open up that essential oil and smell it. That would be another way. Have a little ginger ale toast. Now, this is the ginger creativity spell. Love and passion spells that focus on heating things up between people work well with ginger, all types of things. So this spell, though, will open up creative abilities and boost your intuition. So we haven't actually really taken the time to read any spells lately, but this one might be fun. You get fresh ginger root, about a teaspoon grated, a slice of lemon, a beautiful teacup, boiling water, a piece of orange paper, and a pen with gold ink. So here's what you do. You place the grated ginger and lemon slice into the beautiful teacup. Pour in some boiling water and say, "Aliven and awaken the fires of creation." And then you drink the mixture, leaving a tiny bit in the bottom. Now on the orange paper, write down with the gold pen the words you spoke. Bury the paper outside under a fruit tree or under a veg patch and water it with the dregs of your tea. So that little bit that you did not drink, water it with that. So anyways, that's the ginger creativity spell. Or you could just be like me and be like, okay, ginger slice out of my plastic container. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Awaken and enliven the creative desires of my passion. All right, so ginger slices and coconut water. There's like a Thai restaurant going on in my mouth right now. It's awesome. All right, where to next? We did the essential oil ones. We did the magical herb card. Now let's just go right into the Witch's Kitchen. The Witch's Kitchen is a really fun deck. Witch's Kitchen Oracle Cards by Barbara Mecklejohn-Free and Flavia Kate Peters. They did an amazing job. It's illustrated by Richard Crooks, and he did awesome. You'll love them. It's like you can just look in this card forever and see all the amazing things in the Witch's Kitchen, and then even look back into the picture and see the books on the shelf and the cauldron flaming on the stove and all the bottles of potions and essences. There's always a bat and a rat and a black cat and a frog, and yep, there's a salamander in like every picture. It's so fun. So this one, yeah, there's a gingerbread man, and snuggled up, right nestled into him, right behind him is the gingerbread woman. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, they have a message together here. Power. Yeah, power, honey. Amplification of power. That really, can happen between two people. Absolutely. I love it. Okay, so let me find ginger. Let me remember the alphabet. There it is. I was at hemp, but I was going the wrong way. I forgot that G came before H. All right, so ginger, power. My knobbly root turns up the heat. Add to dishes, spicy treat. Lack of zeal has left you sour. Now stand strong. Be in your power. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. So if you found that your magical abilities have waned lately, or you wish to add more pinquacy to your spell work, then allow me to assist. So Ginger says, my forceful and fiery influence will help to accelerate the results you desire, for the power of my root has been revered since ancient times. When you are down, or when someone tries to overshadow or bully you, your personal power fades. Add some ginger magic into your world and turn up the heat. I will bring you the confidence to live up to your full potential. As your power increases, together we shall combat nightmares, incite passion, and heal physical ailments, such as stomach and digestive problems. In addition to spicing up your culinary delights in the kitchen, my medicinal properties offer anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects for healing the body. So ginger is something like, hello, let's get it in us every single friggin' day. Yeah, I hear no objection to that. So it's a tonic for relieving heartburn, motion sickness, colds, flu. You could take 1 cup of freshly minced organic ginger root and add that to 3/4 cup of filtered or spring water. And then you bring to a boil and simmer for approximately 2 hours. That seems like a long time. Now let the tonic cool and add the juice of 3 lemons, a pinch of sea salt, and any of your favorite spices. You strain into a jar and refrigerate. And this is a concentrate, obviously. So dilute it to taste and add a lemon slice. So dang, a friggin' cup of freshly minced organic ginger root, that's a lot of ginger root. That would definitely be crazy concentrated. Wow. And they're only simmering it in like 3/4 of a cup water. My little candle just made a noise. I just lit a candle because all this fire, I was like, dang, I actually want a real flame near me. All right, so anyways, so you let that cool, and then you add the juice of 3 lemons. 3 lemons and a pinch of salt. And if you wanted to add other spices, I don't know what you would. Like, seriously, I would just leave it at that. Strain it to a jar and refrigerate it. Unless lemon time. I was just thinking lemon time, maybe. So dilute it and add it to your drinks. Okay, that's a lot of ginger. I'm just saying. That's a lot of ginger. But for millennia, the Chinese and the Indians considered ginger a tonic for all ailments. In the 14th century, a pound of ginger was worth a sheep, was worth a whole freaking sheep, and was highly valued. So if you wanted a pound of ginger in the 14th century, you better have a friggin' sheep to barter for it. Like, oh, you want my ginger? You need to give me that sheep. Queen Elizabeth I was said to have invented the gingerbread man. And another little history, the ancient Greeks wrapped ginger in bread as an after-dinner digestive. So yeah, ginger's been around for a long time. Just making everything taste yummy, make your stomach happier. And yeah, like a tonic for everything. Like, what do you have wrong with you? Doesn't matter. Have some ginger in your diet. Like, what could be the best thing I could bring into my life? Ginger. Yeah. Or a ginger. You guys, like, for like a freaking cartoon drawing, this guy is looking good up there. Okay. Hocus pocus focus. Let's talk about the tarot cards and get my ass to bed. It's like going to be 3 o'clock any minute here. All right. So we've got the Herb Crafters Tarot and also the Spirit of Herbs. So eventually we will have the 8 of Pentacles have its own show, basically, over at Herbal Marie, because I'm going through each and every one of these cards over at the podcast Herbal Marie. But man, it's going to be a while for me to get to the Pentacles. Not like the longest, but I can't remember where we left off, even what our last herb was over there. But wait, or am I in the Pentacles? Maybe it's coming up. Oh my gosh, isn't that terrible? Sometimes I just forget everything. Hold on, let me make some noise. Let me drop cards everywhere. Wait, oh, I'm in the cups. Okay, last time we did the 5 of cups. All right, yeah, I was like, oh my God, am I in the Pentacles? I don't even know it. No, Sadie, you're in the cups. But after the cups will be the wands. And then the swords. Wait, where are the friggin' pentacles? All right, who cares, Sade? All right. Hey, there, at least right now I'm opening right up to ginger. The pentacles are going to come after. Wait, I already did the fucking pentacles. That is ridiculous. Am I out of my mind right now? Yeah. Okay. Very good. I don't care. I can step aside. Spirit, take over the podcast. All right, so the 8 of Pentacles is what we're going to talk about now. It's ginger. It's Zingiber officinale. The sun is in Virgo. And we're looking at a craftsman who's looking carefully at his work. He's got tools around him. He has learned his skill well, but knows that there is always more to learn and more to perfect. So this energy of mastery. The practice of good self-discipline assists him in making the right choices. So 8 of Pentacles is a pretty set card. Financially, he is aware of how to keep the books balanced, and physically, he has been learning how to keep himself in good health and good balance, for he knows that these are some of the resources he must rely on in order to keep going in life. So yeah, as we use these human vessels, you don't even want to know what happened. A bug flew on my lip, or was it my hair? But anyways, if we don't keep our bodies healthy, like, how are we gonna make our dreams come true? How are we gonna make money? How are we gonna work? How are we gonna do anything if we ourselves are not physically and emotionally strong and balanced? The need to establish strong foundations and roots so that an expansion can occur is imperative. So making the proper preparations and creating the time and place to create is part of the craftsman understanding. So we have like this fantastic 8 of Pentacles, over here on the divine masculine side. I didn't really realize that I set it up like that, but I did. Like they're on the right side, and then there's this more feminine energy of flaming passion over on the left. But you've got to make time to create. You've got to make time to take care of yourself. You've got to do this. What he must watch for is that he does not get caught up in idle pursuits or get so lost in the details that he forgets to look at the whole picture. So ginger does have that message, like, you know, every once in a while you gotta step back and have a look and see the whole picture. So like, just like the ginger up there looking at the map, you know, if he gets too close and he's only looking at like names of streets and roads or whatever, it's like he could get kind of confused or distracted or too into it. Like every once in a while, he needs to stand up straight, quit hunching over the table and look at the whole fucking map so that he can kind of see, like, does this route make sense? Like, you know, and make sure he's moving in the direction that he intends. Now, taking care of the body's needs is important. Also, for proper rest and nutrition is part of the healthy creative flow. So yeah, if you've ever felt like dog shit, you don't feel like creating when you don't feel good. You know, you're like, I just don't have any energy to do anything. Yeah, or literally, like, if you've ever just been sick, like, you know, being creative is not high on the list because you're just super focused on getting well again. So be well and stay well and keep feeling better and all that good stuff. And then you'll give yourself a nice space to create. So the key words with the 8 of Pentacles is being prepared, learning and creating with your skills, being orderly with your time and space, keeping books balanced, maintaining a physical balance with resources. Yeah, really, really good here. Now, physically, ginger gets the blood moving and warms up the body. So it is considered a stimulant because of those qualities. It's of great benefit to the stomach, intestines, indigestion, cramps, nausea. It can even be used as a poultice externally to treat pain and inflammation and stiff joints. So it is a friggin' miracle worker. And if you've not yet invited ginger in your life, this is the week here at Ho to do so. I just love to rhyme. So spiritually, ginger, people can wear it as an amulet or a talisman to bring health and protect the wearer. It was also used to attract money, and this plant can help one to become motivated, getting the energy moving to use talents in constructive ways. So the inner craftsperson, your inner 8 of Pentacles will emerge, and any feelings of stagnancy, being stagnant, being will be eliminated. The juices will really begin to flow, especially, you know, when you're making these intentions and you're saying affirmations like, I work in a meditative and steady way in order to create the results I desire. It's like slow and steady wins the race. Just don't stop. Just don't give up. Just keep going. Every day, make. Every day, create. Every day, set forth your clear intentions. Yeah. So anyways, this just has other things you can do with it. Make a tea with it. You can make a tea and soak a cotton ball in the ginger tea, and you could apply that to inflamed or painful areas. So you can actually put it right on your skin. The skin should become red as the circulation increases. Now, a warning might be in early pregnancy. Use only small amounts. Okay, but yeah, you can use it if you've got nausea or vomiting. But because it's a stimulant in early pregnancy, limit yourself. So you're like, oh no, what am I going to do? Suck on a lemon. Like, really. Sour is also really effective for nausea. But yeah, it's good for indigestion, cramps, nausea. It mixes well with honey and lemon. And you can drink that if you got a cold or a flu, and it'll help you sweat out. Sweat it out. It's a diaphoretic. Sweat out the illness. So yeah, let's get more ginger in us, get the creativity flowing, dissipate stagnancy, dissipate unwillingness to use skills because you're too friggin' self-critical. So I love that ginger also helps increase self-esteem and confidence. All right, so we're moving from the Eight of Pentacles to our last card, the Eight of Fire, from the Herb Crafters Tarot. And the Eight of Fire says, adapt swiftly to unexpected changes. You can handle the heat. Act quickly when inspiration strikes. So it's like, you know, once you get this fire, once you get this direction and guidance to your innermost dreams, if you got a nudge, get on it. If you have inspiration, let's go, bro. Act quickly, okay? You got to be able to adapt swiftly to unexpected changes and know and have the confidence that you can handle the heat. So yeah, this is that busy kitchen. There's something cooking on every burner. That saute pan is alive with flames. Vegetables fly into the air from another pan. A large pot bubbles over with froth. There is a ton going on here. There's a tray of onions and limes and ginger root. It's just right there. The walls are just filled to the brim with spices, herbs, and culinary supplies. So this is a kitchen that someone uses. Inspiration. Inspiration comes from all directions. So Ginger is asking you, as more cards fall off of my desk, can you handle so many things at once? Like the busy stove in this kitchen, everything begs for your attention. Change is happening quickly. Swift action is needed, or you may become overwhelmed. Ginger warms the body and fires up energy. When creative possibilities spin all about you, fast, focused movement is key. This is not the time to pause and consider, but instead respond with urgency, right? Live and love like you've never lived and loved before. Like, come on now, live your fucking life. Love it up. Create it up, make it up, accelerate, power up. Like, it's just time. It's just time. And it just makes ginger a perfect herbal ally this week. Ginger is a spicy medicine, but you can handle the heat. So if you'd like to craft with the Eight of Fire some more with ginger, build your resilience and adapt to unexpected change. Use spicy ginger in cooking. So get a little bit in ya every single day, and then get a little bit more in ya. Like, work up and feel this heat. It feels good. You can make a ginger elixir or a tonic or whatever you want and take it to keep the flames of inspiration burning. So even if you just nibble on a little piece of ginger candy or crystallized ginger or pickled ginger even, like, just do so with the intentions that you are keeping the flames of inspiration burning inside of you. Like, crack open a ginger beer, toast to, keeping the flames of inspiration burning within all of us. And another idea for crafting with the Eight of Fire ginger: speed up desired outcome by crafting a magic ginger honey pot. So putting some of that ginger and honey, letting it infuse. Oh man, you could just put a little spoonful in everything, or, just bring in that ginger magic to really get things going. And use the power of your mind to focus your intent on your innermost dreams and your deepest passions. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our warming herb of the week, ginger, and I lovingly dedicate them all to you. I am assertive and considerate of others. I allow the flames of my passion to light my way. I work in a meditative and steady way in order to create the results I desire. I break through stagnancy. Love is my power. The fires of creation fuel my creativity. I courageously live my life. I am assertive and considerate of others. I allow the flames of my passion to light my way. I work in a meditative and steady way in order to create the results I desire. I break through stagnancy. Love is my power. The fires of creation fuel my creativity. I courageously live my life. And so it is. All right, my beautiful lovelies. I think Ginger got like 2 extra affirmations, but Ginger just had that much oomph that it just wanted more. It was taking more. It was getting more. It was living, loving, being more. And I think that's the energy that we need to remember. If we really want to feel our power right now, more is more. More meditation, more laughing, more loving, more living, more creativity, more courageousness. Yeah, more fire, absolutely. And so whether that's energetic or just your circulation, I'll take it. Thank you, Ginger, and thanks for being our seriously awesome herb of the week. So I don't know about you, but I just want to bite the head off a gingerbread man right now. In the most loving way.